Hello, wonderful people, and welcome back to the channel. Remember those crisp autumn days, the scent of apple pie baking in the oven, or just that simple, satisfying crunch of a fresh apple? It's more than just a fruit. For many of us, it's a piece of home, a bite of nostalgia. We've all heard the saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. But in a world where we're scrutinizing every gram of sugar, a question starts to bubble up. Is this daily delight secretly a sugar bomb? Is our favorite fruit a true superfruit, or is it a hidden sugar surprise? Today, we're going to peel back the layers and get to the core of the truth about apples. So, let's start with the big question. What makes an apple so good for us? The benefits are truly impressive. First up is fiber. A single medium-sized apple can provide you with around 4.5 grams of fiber. Now, why does that matter? This isn't just any fiber. It's rich in a special type called soluble fiber, specifically pectin. According to research highlighted by institutions like the Mayo Clinic, soluble fiber can help lower your LDL or bad cholesterol levels, which is a major win for your heart health. Think of it like a natural cleanup crew for your arteries. But that's not all. This fiber also works wonders for your gut. It acts as a prebiotic, which is essentially food for the good bacteria living in your digestive system. A happy gut microbiome is linked to everything from better digestion to a stronger immune system and even improved mood. So that daily apple is literally nourishing the trillions of tiny helpers inside you. Then there are the antioxidants. Apples are packed with powerful plant compounds called polyphenols like quercetin. These are your body's personal bodyguards. A 2021 review in the journal Antioxidants detailed how these compounds fight off oxidative stress, which is damage caused by unstable molecules called free radicals. This cellular-level protection can help reduce chronic inflammation and lower the risk of many chronic diseases, including certain types of cancer and heart disease. It's not just a snack, it's a shield. Let's hear from someone who's seen the benefits firsthand. We spoke with Sarah, a registered dietitian, who often recommends apples to her clients. She told us, "I see so many people struggling to get enough fiber in their diets. An apple is such an easy, portable, and delicious solution. I had a client, Mark, who was pre-diabetic and worried about his cholesterol. We incorporated one apple with a handful of almonds as his daily afternoon snack. Over 6 months, combined with other lifestyle changes, his cholesterol numbers improved significantly, and his blood sugar was more stable. He wasn't hungry in the afternoon, so he stopped reaching for processed snacks. It's a simple swap with profound effects." Stories like Mark's really bring the science to life. It's not just about what's on paper. It's about real, tangible health improvements. From your heart to your gut, the benefits are clear. Now, we have to address the elephant in the room, the sugar. This is where the confusion often starts. A medium apple contains about 19 grams of sugar. When you see that number, it's easy to think, whoa, that's a lot, especially when we're constantly told to cut down on sugar. So, does this sugar content negate all the amazing benefits we just talked about? Here's the crucial difference. The sugar in an apple is not the same as the refined sugar in a can of soda or a candy bar. The sugar in fruit is called fructose, and in an apple, it comes beautifully packaged with fiber, water, vitamins, and antioxidants. This natural packaging completely changes how your body processes it. When you eat an apple, that amazing fiber we discussed earlier slows everything down. It slows the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. This prevents the dramatic blood sugar spike and the subsequent crash that you get from eating a sugary donut or drinking a sugary latte. Instead, you get a slow, steady release of energy. The glycemic index, or GI, is a scale that ranks foods on how much they raise blood sugar levels. Pure glucose is 100. Where do apples fall? Right around 36, which is considered low. This is fantastic news, especially for individuals managing blood sugar levels or diabetes. In fact, a large-scale study published in the British Medical Journal found that a higher intake of whole fruits, including apples, was significantly associated with a lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. So far from being a risk, apples can actually be a protective part of your diet. The whole package matters, not just one isolated nutrient. However, let's be balanced. While apples are incredibly healthy, Can there be too much of a good thing? And are there any potential side effects to be aware of? For most people, eating an apple or two a day is perfectly fine and beneficial. But if you were to eat, say, 5 or 6 apples every single day, you might run into a few issues. First, digestive discomfort. While fiber is fantastic, a sudden massive increase can lead to gas, bloating, and cramping, especially if your body isn't used to it. It's all about moderation and letting your system adapt. Second, the sugar, while natural, still contains calories. If you're adding several apples to your diet without adjusting for the extra calories, it could contribute to weight gain over time. A medium apple has about 95 calories, which is great for a snack, but calories do add up. The most commonly cited risk, and one that dentists are keen to point out, is tooth enamel erosion. Apples are acidic. That tartness you taste, that's malic acid. Consistently exposing your teeth to this acid, especially if you're slowly munching on an apple for half an hour, can soften your tooth enamel, making it more vulnerable to decay. So, how do we enjoy all the incredible benefits of apples while minimizing these potential risks? The solution is simple and practical. It's not about avoiding apples, it's about being smart in how you eat them. First, stick to a moderate intake. For most people, 1 to 2 apples a day is the sweet spot. This gives you all the fiber, antioxidants, and vitamins without overdoing it on the sugar or calories. Second, to protect your teeth, don't graze on an apple for an extended period. Eat it in one sitting. After you finish, a great tip is to rinse your mouth with water. This helps wash away the acid and sugars. Also, wait at least 30 minutes before brushing your teeth. Brushing immediately after eating something acidic can scrub away the softened enamel. Waiting gives your saliva time to neutralize the acid and for your enamel to reharden. And finally, how you eat your apple matters. Pairing your apple with a source of protein or healthy fat, like a spoonful of nut butter, a handful of walnuts, or a slice of cheese, is a game changer. This combo further slows sugar absorption, keeping you full and satisfied for even longer. It turns a simple snack into a well-balanced mini-meal. Remember Sarah, the dietitian's advice? This is exactly why she recommended it for her client. So, let's bring it all together. Is an apple a daily superfruit or a sugar surprise? The verdict is in, and it's overwhelmingly clear. The apple is a true superfruit. Its sugar content is wrapped in a powerhouse package of fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants that offer profound benefits for your heart, gut, and overall health. The risks are minimal and easily managed with smart, mindful habits. The age-old wisdom holds true. An apple a day, enjoyed thoughtfully, is one of the simplest, most delicious, and most affordable things you can do for your well-being. It's not about chasing expensive, exotic superfoods. Sometimes, the most powerful health tool is the one that's been sitting in our fruit bowls all along. Thank you so much for joining me today as we got to the core of this topic. I hope this cleared up any confusion and inspired you to look at that simple apple with a fresh sense of appreciation. What's your favorite way to eat an apple? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more deep dives into the foods we eat every day. Stay healthy, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.